Call to order the City of Forest Park City Council meeting number 1451. Today is March 17th, 2025. Can we please stand for the pledge?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can the clerk please call the roll?
Adams,
Present.
Brown, Clark,
Here.
Harrison,
Here.
Holt,
Here.
Moore, Sylvester.
Here.
Can I get a motion to excuse the mayor?
I motion to excuse Mayor Brown.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. The mayor is excused. The minutes, has everybody read the minutes? Are there any corrections, additions, or moving along? Next item is presentation. We do not have a presentation. Any presentations tonight that I know of? The next agenda on the item is communication from the public. This is the time for citizens to comment on matters before council or to ask questions of concerns to them. When recognized, please come forward to the podium, give your name and address, and then state your comments or questions. Council meetings are tape recorded for ease of transcription. Comments are limited to 5 minutes. Is there anyone from the public that would like to speak?
Hello, how you doing? My name is Andre Williams. I live at 1486 Nathaniel Drive, and I am here to present Warriors United sports program. We are a feeder program for Wentwoods High School, and I'm a part of this. I'm from Forest Park. I graduated from Wentwoods High School in 2003. Played basketball and football here. My wife is actually a vice president of the Athletic Boosters program. So we help out with the concessions, athletics, and things like that. But I'm just here to actually present Warriors United. We are the feeder program for Wentwoods High School. We did basketball, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Our fourth, and it went excellent, actually. Our 4th grade and 6th grade team won the championships. And now we're going on to baseball. So we're doing baseball and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. And what we want to do is, I guess, partner with you all and see if we can maybe use fields or maybe the Cantor fields in Fresno Park. We wanted to know about the fields and if we can use those fields to be our home games and things like that. And also we'll be, near future, we also be doing football. We also be doing, talk to the volleyball coach. We'll be doing volleyball and also soccer for the youth also. So that's what we want to do. We just want to be in the community. I'm from here. This is my vision, and this is what I want to do is bring back to where I'm from, the community where I'm from, and help these kids out. And I've been doing this for a long time, so and this is my passion, to come back to Forest Park and help these kids and grow through the high school program. So.
I've actually heard about your program and some of the kids.
Yes.
Seems to be run very well, very
Thank you.
professional and timely. What are you looking, if anything, from the community to help support this work? And do you have any numbers on how many folks or kids have matriculated through basketball and how many are actually going on to Winton Woods?
Well, our basketball program, we had 30 kids this year, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade kids. I coached the 4th grade team. We actually have 13 kids on my team. 5th and 6th grade had 10 kids. At the start of basketball, we had maybe almost 100 kids trying out. We had to cut it down to tryouts and pick our teams. So And what we want from you all, just to support the Warriors United program. You know, something that we want to do for the kids. When I grew up out here, it was always something to do for the kids and things like that. And that's what I want to bring back to the city of Forest Park. So if we could get y'all support the Warriors United, maybe if we can use some of your fields out here for the kids to practice and get better at their craft and things like that, that's what we would love. So.
I know back in about 15 or so years ago, I was a part of Forest Park Baseball Association, and along with a lot of other supporting parents, you know, to help present baseball for the kids, and from T-ball up to A-ball, and also we had a class of softball with the girls. So back at that time, the city wasn't really engaged in managing and overseeing that area of the sport. But now, over the course of time, changes taken place, and the sport of baseball had been tailored now under the umbrella with the city. So I know Jay Denny, he's a coordinator and working with the youth and the programs. And I did question him, has there been any communication, so we can kind of get some clarity on how the two will render support of one another, and whether you're catering to a certain class of the player, because we all know that there's a point of rec and then there's a point of
Yes.
select.
Yep.
So we wanted to kind of get an idea how the program is going to move in its direction with the youth, because you call out ages that are definitely in the age that's associated with the city program.
Yes.
You know, I'm all about us, you know, doing something that's going to help drive and benefit and give the mindset and openness for the kids, that they might find something that we can all sit back some years later and say, he played out on our field. You know, so, you know, we can at some point, you know, have some clarity to develop that continuity, so we can understand, so it doesn't clash what the city's doing, and it doesn't derive a mixed message among the residents and the community. So if something in that nature, where we can kind of get some different follow-up, and
Yes.
you can definitely communicate that with Jay.
Yes, I would love to work with the city of Forest Park with the sports program. We did that also with basketball. I think the high school coach had talked to Dennis, and he partnered with basketball, where he's going to give us the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and then whatever left is going to go to Forest Park and things like that. So we did partner with him at basketball with that.
Okay.
And that's what I want to do with baseball also.
Okay.
To see what we can do about far as the fields and maybe not clashing and things like that. So
Okay.
Are the students that you all have they're all from Forest Park?
yes, some from Forest Park. A lot of them, some of them are not from Forest Park. So, but it just depends on the league that we're in. Our basketball league, we had kids just from Forest Park. So we only had this, because we was in a feeder program basketball league. So we can only accept kids from Forest Park. Baseball, we're allowed to accept kids from all over. So it just depends on what league we're in and stuff like that. And we're actually in the Reds Naho League.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want to ask, would it be possible that you could put this in writing and give it to us, so we can, and let us know what it is exactly that you want for the city and what your plans are? And I think that's something, Don, that we can discuss.
Absolutely.
Yes, I can do that for you.
Okay.
Be great.
Does anyone else have any more questions or comments for?
He's signing, make
And
sure you
sign your
sign
name.
in. so I
And
can
make
get
sure
your
you sign the
information.
piece of paper right there. You got a pen?
Oh, no, I do not. Thank you.
Okay. I just want to say thank you. I'm not big on sports. I'm so sorry. But I'm not big on sports, but I do appreciate you wanting to step up to offer the curriculum to the kids. And then I'm assuming that these gentlemen here are your brothers that came to support you in your
Yes,
ask?
this is actually the baseball coach right here. This is the football coach, Coach Calvin. Most of you all know him. This is my high school coach and everything. So
Where'd he go to high school?
I'll let him answer that one. But this is the baseball coach right here, the varsity head baseball coach, also here to support and also. So.
Okay. I'm very proud that we have men of color that are here that want to support our kids. People say that our men aren't doing anything, and I just want to say right now that's dispelling the whole myth. So thank you all.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we need summer camp, so.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
summer camp would
if you're
be
looking for help,
fantastic.
So we need our
summer
youth
camps,
to
I'm willing
have
to help.
some
I'm willing to
opportunities in the
volunteer.
summer.
I do a
grants
lot
out
for
here.
the communities and talk to kids and things like that on the side and everything. So
Grants,
I would like to.
grants out here for that.
Thank you
Thank
for
you very
coming.
much.
Yes, thank you.
And get that information to us as soon as you can.
Did you make it legible to be read on there? Like you didn't cursive?
You know,
did
he's
it?
a
Okay.
coach, I don't know.
I sure did.
Is there
Well, no,
anyone else from the public that would like to speak? Since there's no one else, we'll move on to, oh, I'm sorry.
I got to do the penmanship over. So my name is David McClendon. I am no longer, but I grew up on 809 Holyoke Drive. And so I moved away and come back. And so I've come back. I still have some stuff in my mouth. So I've come back and taken the helm of the varsity position here at Winton Woods. One of the things, again, grew up here, played on the same fields, Cantor Park, where it was 2 and 3 teams. And so it's been very dear to my heart to come back and to pour into the city, to pour into our youth. You know, one of the biggest things for me is, again, how can we partner? This is not new for me. When I was in Orlando, city of Sanford, really, Orlando, Florida, I did the same thing down there. So I want to come back here and do the same thing and be successful to providing our young men an avenue and an outlet to not only learn the game of baseball. It's really a vehicle for me, but it's to teach them more strategy about life and what's going to happen when they get outside of these 4 walls over here, right? So right now they're protected. They don't understand that they're protected because they don't know what it's going to really be like. And so one of my things is that. And so for me, not only do I want to partner with Dre and do this for the Little League, but I want to make sure that we can secure some things for them. And how do we go about doing that? How do I, as a coach from Winton Woods, partner with Forest Park to provide some things for these kids? Again, baseball is only one of the sports, right? But what other program does Forest Park can we provide as coaches, as members of this city at the same time, so that we can work together collectively to build our future? And so, again, my name is David McClendon. I'm the head varsity coach right now, and I'm looking to be of help as I can. But what is that, right? So mine is to get information as well on how I can do a better job of supporting our community as well.
Yeah, great.
Thank you. Is there anyone else from the,
I think all of that would go through Mr. Dennis, correct? Any supports for that? Yeah, you guys have his number.
How you doing? My name is Calvin Johnson. Pretty familiar with this building. I can't believe it's still standing. I've been coaching about 40 years, and my life has been about Forest Park and Winton Woods, and I've coached girls basketball here at varsity. I've coached boys football. I've coached in every aspect and throughout the decades, and I love Winton Woods, Forest Park, all my kids went through the system. I still have one kid in the system and probably another one, not probably, another one will be coming through the system. And I just want to give my support to Dre and let you know that I support him 110%. He was a good kid. I coached his brother also. And I love what he's doing because of what we have going on. You know, we have different entities that's trying to take over our world. The thing that happened over in Zone 15 over there in Lincoln Heights. And I challenge a lot of the brothers over there. They had the same energy when it comes to a 13-year-old getting killed in Winton Terrace. And, you know, so I am for young brothers like this that's going to take their time. I was actually trying to get sleep when he asked me to come up here to support him. And I got my butt out of bed to go do that because I work overnight. And I've been a police officer for 25 plus years, and I've seen so much violence and so many things happen to our youth and right here in Forest Park. And I can't express to you enough his character, how I support him, and what we need to do as a city of Forest Park. And I say we because I grew up and grew up in these streets out here, and it made me who I am today. And there was 10 of us in the house. Some of y'all know my family. And luckily, you know, out of that, 3 of us became police officers. And I say luckily because we had to change the face of the police department also, because they wasn't doing what they needed to be doing when we was coming up. And some of you know that growing up here in Cincinnati. So change happens a little bit at a time. You know, you got a guy like this that's going to come up and he's got a family, he's got kids and stuff too in the system. And I'm throwing my support behind him, anything I can do behind the scenes to make it happen for him. I still coach here at the high school, so we'll be in connection with each other and make sure we make things available for him. And I'm going to help him get the paperwork and all that together to submit to you so we can get on the right path. It's not about one organization versus another. It's about what we can do as an individual to make our children safe out here in the streets. And I heard somebody say something about summer. Summer is very important, and that's when football really is. So the more kids we can get involved in that, then the better. You know, anybody that wants to be involved in the cheerleading aspect, football playing part of it, you know, any of that part, let's get them involved instead of being out there in the streets. Yeah. So I just want to let you know I'll be there behind him, helping him, and he'll have full use of whatever Mr. Denny let us allow him to come on the fields and do. And if you have any questions of me, I'm readily available anytime. Whatever he needs, I'll be there for him. Amen. I appreciate your time.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Is there anyone else from the public that would like to speak? I just want to say I am so happy, so proud to see the black men step up and help our young black men. We need that. We've been longing for that. And like you said, with all the stuff that's going on now, we definitely need it. So thank you for stepping up.
Absolutely.
The next item on our report is report of, from standing members. Councilmember Adams.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Vice Mayor. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for your prayers and everything. While I was ill, I feel much better. Not 100%, but I'm much better. Some of the activities, though, that I have been participating in has been, I went to the Woodlawn State of the City to support them and their mayor, just to be a good, friendly neighbor. They'll be coming to ours, I'm sure, but we did go out. I did go out for that. I'm excited about the Lady Warriors. My daughter is a cheerleader. I do know about cheerleading, but I don't know anything about sports per se, but I know about cheerleading. So my daughter was really excited to participate in that, and I'm very grateful for that. And then last but not least, the Beautification Commission. We are still chugging away. We're getting really excited about the Tree City event that we're going to be having here. And we've solidified our, help me, Don. We solidified our, Arbor Day? Not Arbor Day, but the, yes, Arbor Day is coming up too.
Tree City?
No, ma'am, not Tree City. We did our expectations for our tree yard judging contest and all of that. We got all of that. Yes, all of our thank you. I still got a little COVID brain going on here, but we got our rules and regulations together. We're so excited about that, so we can start moving in that direction, in a positive direction with that. And then other than that, First Vice Mayor, I don't have any other reports, but I would like to ask again for the opportunity to present on partnerships between the police department and Forest Park. I do have a few suggestions and some grant opportunities that I would like to present that possibly the city may or may not have already looked at. And then for our next work session. And then again, I want to thank the gentleman for coming today. I have to echo First Vice Mayor's words in that respect. And then now it raises the questions about what could possibly be available for summer camp. And so for work session, I'm going to try to take some time between now and next week to see if there are any opportunities, any grants or resources that may be available to help with summer camp for that as well. So I'd like to be able to present on that next week if I'm able to find anything concrete and solid that we can use. Thank you very much, Vice Mayor.
Councilmember Clark.
Thank you, First Vice Mayor. Good evening, and I guess I'll do this report first, then I'll give you a congratulations. So we have Environmental Awareness meets tomorrow evening, Tuesday at 7 p.m. We'll be meeting here in this building. The citywide yard sale is coming up. It is May 3rd, so please start acting accordingly and getting rid of things and items because that ends up being a very, very big event throughout the entire city. You'll need to sign up so people know where you are, but we are looking forward to that. The partnership with the school district is going very well. I will know some more things about how the students are coming along with all the work they've been doing on their planting and their greenhouse work, and I'll be able to report on that next. And then just really, really excited and proud of our Lady Warriors, not just for the work that they're doing on the court, but it's very clear that they're doing work in the school and amongst their community. 27-0. Whew. I mean, they didn't just squeak by. It was a decisive win. Strawberry is, I just can't wait to see what happens with her. I'm really excited about that, and it's because of people, a lot like you, and of course parents and everyone else that supports and wraps their arms around our ladies. And so we had a huge turnout as well up there at the game. I could not make it, I had to watch it, but it was really good. They got a lot of support, and we're extraordinarily proud of them, and I'm sure they'll be here soon so that we can formally congratulate them. And that's all that I have. First
Do
Vice
you have
Mayor.
anything for the work session for next week?
No, I don't.
Councilman Harrison?
Thank you very much, and good evening, everybody. I'll echo what's been said before about our Lady Warriors. I had the awesome opportunity to go to that game Friday night, and I've never seen a more fundamentally sound basketball team out in the court. They, from start to finish, they just played excellent ball, so congratulations to them, their coaches, parents, the school. It was nice coming up there and seeing 3 school buses of students coming up, cheering the teams on, and it was just beautiful. And it echoes back to 1984 when Forest Park won. And there's those of us who were around then remember that. So congratulations once again. And also congratulations to Chief Jermaine Hill. We had a swearing in this past Saturday at the Senior Center. It was a lovely turnout. I was joking with one of the assistant chiefs, like, make sure we're not breaking the fire code with so many people there. But it was a very nice turnout. I know Jermaine is going to do an excellent job as the chief. Other than that, for work session, I do want to revisit some of these vehicles and trailers on the streets. Once again, it seems like when
That down.
enforcement goes out during the day, the trucks aren't there because they're at work. So it's like, I don't know if enforcement can go out after hours or just, like after 5 to catch them in the act, because I know, like on my street, I mean, there's a lifted truck and a trailer behind it, and you can't see, right? And a lot of times cars like to zip up and down the streets, and I know it's not just on my street, there's several streets, because we've had several residents talk about that. So if we can just revisit that, once again with the trailers and the trucks, that'd be awesome. And that's all I have.
Thank you. The next is my report, and I do not have a report tonight, and I don't have anything for the work session next week. Dr. Moore.
Thank you, First Vice Mayor Haltz, and good evening, everyone. So March has been an exciting time for our youth in our community. Of course, we want to congratulate the Lady Warriors for their Division II state championship. Also, we want to congratulate our Wittenwood Student High School Varsity Ensemble and Marching Band. They performed at Walt Disney World. And then also, Wittenwood's school was named and recognized for their World Affair Council and their contribution to local and global affairs. So we want to just congratulate our youth and our district for making us proud for our community. Also, I attended the Showcase of Excellence, and it's held every year at the high school and the elementary school. And I enjoyed the artwork and the music and talking to seniors about their projects. And so they were working on sustainable development goals, and they're 17. And so just making sure that they get all the resources and the support for their vision for our communities. And lastly, our We Thrive team met with principals at Wittenwood High School and our leadership, Superintendent Mr. Denny, and Hamilton Public Health Department to discuss strategies related to tobacco prevention. And so we're looking at programs and initiatives. So also, quality of life. They're doing amazing work. They've been planning a lot of activities for 2025. And the farmers market is one of their priorities for fall 2025. So look forward to more activities for our community on behalf of the quality of life. And that completes my report.
Do you have anything to add for the work session?
Yes, I would like to discuss a tobacco prevention initiatives.
Councilman Sylvester.
Yes, thank you, Vice Mayor, and good evening to Forest Park. Just want to give a ditto on the congratulations. We spoke on that with our Lady Warriors for their win, and also to our new chief, Fire Chief Jermaine Hill. I wanted to acknowledge on that congratulations, and also to just speak to the public in regards, I know from our last meeting, a comment about our Park and Rec that we meet on our first Wednesday of the month. That didn't happen on the first Wednesday of this month due to some absence of members of the commission. But we met last week, Wednesday, and one of the subjects that I know we commented on was involved with the initiation of the baseball program. So we want to thank you for coming and giving some input on that, and I know we'll follow up and derive a program that's going to be beneficial for this community and for the children. So we thank you for that. And with that, I don't have anything to add to the work session.
Okay, thanks. Before I go any further, you guys are not obligated to stay for the whole meeting.
We don't think you're really supportive if you leave.
So, I mean, you can feel free to leave if you like, but, you know,
I want to leave, but I want to say something. Can I do that? Or I know it's out of order, but it's over.
yeah. We'll be here in a couple of weeks that you can, or if you have any questions for any council member, city manager, mayor, or anybody, you can always call. Okay, thank you.
Yes,
All right.
thank you.
Take care, man.
Thank you all for coming.
Have a good evening.
The next item on the agenda is the mayor's report. Since I'm the standing tonight, I don't have a report for him, and he did not leave anything for me. The next item on the agenda is the city manager's report.
I'll make it short and sweet. A lot of the stuff has already been hit, but again, we want to congratulate the Wittenwood's Lady Warriors for a great season and bringing home a state championship here to the city of Forest Park. And the good news is they're really good, and we're going to have a good parade tomorrow. So we're having a parade tomorrow to celebrate the team. The band will be there, students, the team, of course. The parade starts at 5:30. It's going to be running along the same route as the homecoming parade, so if you're familiar with that, along Waycross. And again, it starts at 5:30. It's running from the old, I guess it's the early childhood school now, down at the bottom of Waycross, and it'll be running all the way to the high school. So again, come on out, bring some horns, and show your support for the Lady Warriors tomorrow at 5:30 on Waycross. So even if you're in the traffic jam, just wait, enjoy it, and appreciate the team. Also want to remind everyone again that our citywide yard sale, it's registration's online. And also want to remind everyone as well, it's the tax season, which no one wants to hear, but it is income tax season. Our income tax office is open. If you need help, come on out. We'll help you. It's best to make an appointment, so make an appointment if you can. If not, you can just walk in and sign in, and we'll definitely will help you file your local income taxes. Again, that goes all the way to April 15th. They're due April 15th. So there'll be weekend hours as we get a little closer. There'll be more information online. You can also file online. You can use a Dropbox, so you really don't have to just come in and do it. Just drop your taxes off and file them that way, or online again, so you can e-file. So again, it's that time of season again. No one wants to hear it, but go ahead and take care of those taxes and make it a lot easier on everyone if you get in early. Also, I want to note that we do have 2 new police officers starting today as their first day. They've been here before. They were at the academy, the one that just graduated, one of them, and the other one has finished all his training as well. So they started today, so we're going to welcome those 2 new police officers. And other than that, I'm here to answer any questions.
Anyone have any questions for City Manager? The next item on the agenda is other reports. Law Director, Mr. John Wyckoff.
All right, thank you very much. Just a few items to go over. I reviewed and approved an ordinance that authorized our city manager to execute the documents regarding 650 Northland Boulevard. I also looked at some issues regarding post-retirement employment memorandum of understanding. And that also was just for regular staff, but also the police department. I approved the memorandum of understanding amongst Winton Schools, Forest Park Police, Green Hills Police, Board of County Commissioners, and that this is about security measures at the school and accessibility to any videotaping, that type of thing, so that if there is an emergency at the school and the police organizations will be able to communicate with each other and review the urgency of whatever emergency might exist. I attended a Board of Zoning Appeals hearing, and then today an issue came up. Our tax department is pursuing information from casinos, as an example, because gambling winnings are taxable under our code, and the local casinos have not been reporting anything to us. And so today I addressed Miami Valley Gaming and Racing, their refusal to cooperate, and hopefully my letter to their representative will help them understand the process for our tax administrator to gather those records, determine if there is taxable income. So other than that, I have nothing else to report. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Does anyone have any questions to the Law Director? The next item is the Clerk of Council.
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. I'd like to report that ordinance number 02-2025, as well as resolution numbers 09-2025 and 10-2025 was posted as required, and that concludes my report.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is new business. Can I get a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full and read for the first time by title only ordinance number 02-2025.
Second.
The motion has been moved and seconded. Is any discussion?
Just that this ordinance was posted 6 days prior to this meeting.
So this is an all in favor? This is a roll call.
Roll call.
Okay. Can you call the roll, please?
Adams,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
Can the clerk please read ordinance number 02-2025 by title only?
Ordinance number 02-2025, an ordinance authorizing the city manager to execute all the documents necessary for the purchase on behalf of the city of Forest Park of real property located at 1990 Waycross Road, as more particularly described in the legal description as identified within the contract of real estate attached as Exhibit A, and made a part hereof, and declaring an emergency.
Yeah. I think we need to vote on it. We're going to vote on it.
Yeah, we're going to vote on it.
I can explain it if you want me to.
Okay, since Mr. Brown is not here, then city manager is going to explain.
Yeah, this is a, this is the old the racquetball court. And it's up for sale, and the city has negotiated with the current owner to purchase the existing racquetball court at a price which is actually below the appraised value. And so we've reached an agreement with them. It abuts property that we already own. We own the corner lot, about an acre or so of the corner. This is the lot on the other side of the corner on Waycross Avenue. And we also is in the front of our Public Works facility. So it allows us to control that whole area, accumulate a now much larger spot if we decide to use it for future development, or also we could actually use the building for other purposes as well. So I think it's a good opportunity for us to acquire what would be a spot right in the middle of this, we own everything except that, right there in that area. It allows us to control that site and be able to develop it as we see fit. So that's why we're recommending that we approve this. It takes council's approval to enter into this agreement.
Can the clerk please call the roll?
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison,
Yes.
I'm sorry, Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams.
Yes.
Motion passes 6-0.
Wait, I don't think nobody moved or seconded. I
No.
think
Oh, that's
straight
right.
into
It wasn't
access.
second.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, that don't count. Let's do this over.
Okay.
Was,
Somebody's got to make a motion.
Motion to accept ordinance 02-2025.
Second.
Second.
but he did say that, we just didn't
Yeah,
second it.
We had to go through it again, though.
Can the clerk please recall the roll, please?
I heard Trevina seconded.
Yeah.
Okay, Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams.
Yes.
Motion passes 6-0. I need a motion, please.
Motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full and read for the first time by title only resolution number 09-2025 through 10-2025.
Second.
Can the clerk please call the roll on the motion?
Harrison,
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Is there any discussion, Mr. Sylvester? Motion passed.
I'm gonna read resolution
Just-
9.
That these resolutions were
What's the
posted
Oh,
6
read
days
by
prior to
title
the
only.
meeting.
It stays
Oh,
posted
please.
prior to the meeting.
Okay, resolution number 09-2025, a resolution to accept and authorize the payment of invoices between the city of Forest Park and vendors.
Is there any discussion, Mr. Sylvester?
Well, I move to adopt resolution number 09-2025.
Is there a second?
Second.
For the roll, it has
Hey,
been,
Just to comment that this is a retroactive expense, a then and now. It's process will be required to approve the new PO and ensure proper funding allocation. So with that, I move to adopt 09-2025.
Can the clerk please call the roll, please?
Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Can the clerk please read resolution on 10-2025?
Resolution number
That's
ten
item only.
2025, resolution of the City of Forest Park of Ohio supporting the Ohio Commission for the United States Semi-Quincentennial?
Yes.
Quincentennial? Okay.
Bicentennial.
American 250-Ohio.
Second.
All right.
Is there any discussion, Mr.?
Yes, I move to adopt resolution number 10-2025.
Second?
All right. This legislation allows Forest Park to be a part of the 250th anniversary of America's celebration and apply for a grant to be part of the coming celebration. So with that, we move to adopt 10-2025.
Can the clerk please call the roll?
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison,
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Next item on the agenda. A motion.
Yes,
Mr. Sylvester.
Yes, I motion to accept the general fund summary report as contained in the departmental reports.
So that doesn't have to be a roll call, right?
No, I just need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Aye also. Motion carries 6-0. Is there anything else become before the council?
Yes, I have one more thing I'd like to mention quickly. Yes, ma'am, I have one more thing I'd like to mention quickly before we adjourn. I just wanted to make mention to the city manager. We talked about this last year, but we waited too late, and I want to try to get it on the radar now, and that is fireworks for the 4th of July. If that's something we'll be able to possibly do. We talked about possibly one of the open fields, possibly doing that. And so I just wanted to put that out there, something we can kind of explore, if that's okay, Mr. Don. Thank you.
Do you want to add that as an item for you to discuss at the,
Yeah, it could be a work, I didn't think it needed to be a work session because I think that's something that we've already talked about, and he just needed to follow up to see if that was something that can be done. So no, ma'am, not a work
Give you some
session.
information on it.
That's it. Thank you.
is there anything else